I'm David Karandish, CEO and co-founder here at Capacity. Today, we are talking documents. How do we automate them? What does it look like? How do we pull them into workflows? Let's dive in. So let's start out with a quick example from my buddy Bob. Bob's got his escrow review statement. It turns out he owes almost $500 on it. Well, when Bob has to get that payment in, there's a company on the other end that helps manage this for the bank. They've got a team of 20-somethings in here staring at the statement date, the loan number, the address, the escrow shortage amount, and they want to try to compare that back to their system of record. This is kind of frustrating to do on a single document, but when you multiply this over thousands or 10,000s, or in some cases, hundreds of thousands of documents, you need a smarter way. That's where Capacity kicks in. So the way that Capacity's document mining works is we have a workflow where we'll take a look at that bank statement. We'll go kick off a broadcast notification. We'll mine the document and then ping when it's done. So I can go in and publish this workflow, super easy. I've already got one teed up here. I can hit yes, publish and run. And then in terms of what you can add to the workflow itself, you can mine a document, classify it, redact, split a document, fill out a form, pull in a guided conversation, or even add any applications that you've turned on for your org. But to start out, I want to just kind of show what this looks like. So if we go back to our escrow view, we've taken that document and broken it down into the relevant fields, the letter date, the escrow amount, the projected balance. So if we go back over to the doc, instead of this being a PDF image, again, I can't highlight the doc, get any information out of it. We have turned this into a miniature database. Click on the little nub over here on the right, and now we've got all of Bob's info. In addition to being able to extract information out, we could also classify or redact directly from this same interface. Now, if document extraction is one half of the coin, the other half of the coin is filling out forms. Now, here's a classic W-2 statement. Again, it's blank. We need somebody to go fill this thing out. Our Capacity workflows can go do that for you. So we've got a little workflow here that pulls in the W-2, send a message back out to either Slack or Microsoft Teams, broadcast the W-2 out, and then you end up with the filled in form. We can pull in information collected from a guided conversation or from any other system of record that gets plugged in the workflow. Now, one of the things I want to talk about is that not all workflows come in the same shape or size. Here's an example from one of our clients who is helping to automate their onboarding workflow. So the way that they've kind of divided this up, and I'll show a couple quick examples. So they have their production staff workflow, which originally I think had as many as 26 different fields. They have a non-production staff workflow, and then they've got another similar one for their internal team. So the way that this works is to move from one stage to the next, all of the sub-tasks need to be completed, which can then get pulled in on either their human resources or on their IT boards. IT team doesn't need to care about the onboarding workflow itself. They just get to focus on the things that they care about. And same thing with HR. HR departments don't have to worry about the overall recruiting board. They can just focus on the things that they care about as well. Now, not only can Capacity pull information from documents, write to documents, automate workflows, automate these Kanban style processes, we can also automate what happens within your team member portal. So here's an example of deploying the Capacity bot. You could put this on your SharePoint site. You could also have us replace your SharePoint site as well. The way that it works is it's literally one line of JavaScript to add to the site. And then it's super easy. I could go ask a question like, are business debts counted in DTI? You can see here we have this autocomplete. When I click on that result, it'll go in, grab the information directly out of the guides. Simple, easy, frictionless. This little thumbs up, thumbs down. Every time we thumb up that response, we're going to teach the machine learning algorithms to match that a little more often. Anytime we thumb that down, we can bring in the cavalry to either help via live chat handoff or creating a ticket in the backend system. Now, another example, sometimes you're going to have questions that don't have a simple question and answer out. So I could say, I want to know about the FHA min credit score. And when I click on that, it's going to take me through this guided conversation. David, do you have an owner occupied or a HUD approved secondary residence? How many units are there? Is there one? Are there a couple? And then based on how I answer that question, it'll come back to me instantly with the answer. It will also link back to the original overlay so I can go see that information. So when you want to automate your documents, we can pull in information, we can write to those docs, we can automate your workflows, we can automate your Kanban flows, we can even overlay the entire internal portal that you use. Thank you for hearing what we're up to at Capacity. When you need to automate your mortgage docs, you know where to turn. You can reach us at www.capacity.com, or you can reach me anytime, david@capacity.com. Thank you.